for years reporting on this. Jorge, you also live in Washington, D.C. Report from the border. A lot of criticism today for Mr. Biden that he has not come to the border, nor really has the vice president. If either of them came down there, even for a few minutes, what would they learn that they couldn't learn in Washington?
Well, they will learn that local communities like Del Rio, Uvalde, and McAllen, all these border towns, the huge impact it has on the local economy when it comes to having to exhaust all the resources dealing with these migrants. Here in Del Rio, this town of 35,000 only has 5 ambulances. Well, those ambulances can't be treated for the taxpayers right now. They're focused on the Haitian migrants. Not only that, we're seeing crime go up in cities like Uvalde where drugs are running in. I just spoke to a pastor in the McAllen area who said that he was renting out his apartments, and his apartments have been used as human smuggling rooms for the cartels. And these are the type of stories you hear throughout. But today I spoke to a few Del Rio residents who are just absolutely frustrated and angry with the Biden administration that they continue to politicize these type of moments. There, the big criticism right now that we're hearing from here, folks on the ground is, why does it take this image of what appears at that, when it was falsely reported as whipping migrants? Why does it take something like that for the White House to be talking about the border issue? Why not come down and speak to those folks here and see how it's impacted them directly, especially the taxpayers in this town of Del Rio?
Well, Del Rio, Uvalde, will be down in McAllen this weekend and next week with you as well. What's going on behind you with the flashing lights and the police cars?
So right behind me, Leland, we're here at the Del Rio Port of Entry. So the Port of Entry here is still shut off. We don't have an exact date when it opens. So this is a pretty big deal because this hugely, drastically impacts the local economy here in Del Rio. A lot of Mexican nationals actually living on the other side who work here can't attend to the work. We actually spoke to some restaurant owners who can't open for business. It also impacts the school system and the taxpayer money that could go to that. Over 300 kids live in the Mexican side that go to school here in Valverde County cannot get here as well. So we still don't have any information when this port of entry closes, but as of today, there are no migrants living under this Del Rio bridge right now.
One thing that has really fascinated us about your reporting over the past week is the Chilean ID cards you found, how these Haitians knew to come to the Del Rio part of the Rio Grande where you could walk across the river. 14,000 people moving in this herd. Do you have any reporting on how they knew exactly how to do all of this and how they knew to say they were part of a family unit so they wouldn't be deported?
So one thing that we are hearing from Border Patrol sources is now that the news is coming out that the single male Haitians are being deported, they know now to claim that they are part of family units. Another big key that we actually also heard is that when these Haitian migrants were stuck in Tapachula, they had to pay human smugglers to at least get to Ciudad Acuña. But this is, like we said before, this is one of those few locations where the cartels are not actually there charging them to cross the river. So this is where they all ended up. And as of right now, we still have Haitians stuck on the Mexican side. And according to Mexican officials, they said they're willing to work with the Haitians on some type of temporary protected status to start working in Mexico. But we still have thousands that actually scattered throughout Mexico. And we'll see if they're going to be hitting areas like McAllen in that Rio Grande Valley, which is one of the hardest sections hit here in South Texas.
We're watching video, Jorge, of people just streaming across the Rio Grande where you are. I'm still fascinated, though. Is it a network? Is it smugglers that bring them up, that are paid to bring them from Panama and Colombia? How do they all coordinate this? Is it cell phone communications? Is it a Facebook page? How do they learn to ditch their Chilean IDs?
Well, this is all coordinated with human smugglers and cartels throughout South America and Central America and Mexico. The Spanish word for this is the coyotes, which means human smugglers. So these human smugglers, to be honest, Leland, one of the best things that actually happened for these bad guys is the Biden administration coming in and saying that we're removing the Remain in Mexico policy. They've used this as almost like a selling tactic point when it comes to convincing people to come up here. And the thing is, Leland, when these migrants can't afford the journey, they essentially turn into a indentured servant here on the American side. We've seen some of that actually in California on the documentary we're working on, where these cartels smuggle these migrants in and use them as their labor force here back in the States. So that removal of the Remain in Mexico policy has really just opened the floodgates. And it's not just the Haitians, it's the Venezuelans, it's other South American countries, and hugely it's that Central American population that we continue to see impact that McAllen area.
Stunning reporting. Keep it up over the weekend, and we're going to check back with you on Monday. Jorge, thank you.
Thanks, Leland.
Good to see you. The DHS secretary has denounced the images of border